News, my lovely, wonderful people, it go shock you, not be smart, Atiku mocks Tinubu, says, I was never Senate president. Nigerians, are you sure this is what you want? The question is putting out to all Nigerians. Is this what you want? Somebody who is incoherent and not just one, two, three, four mistakes every time he speaks. There is inconsistency. Please tell him, I was never Senate president. I was the vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My dear, you just watched that short video where Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu said in Akwa Ibom State that they made the former vice president Alhaji Atiku Abubakar they made him the Senate president, and he wasted or did something that was not right, whatever it is. However, former President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has come up to say, guys, are you sure this is what you want? Nigerians, eyes open, ears open, everyone right on track. Are you sure this is what you want? This man is not all right. So this is Atiku mocking Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. I was never Senate president. Atiku mocks Tinubu, asks Nigerians, is this what you want? The presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party told the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar on Monday night that he, Atiku, has never been a senator, how much more a Senate president. The presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, told the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who in a statement in Ikwo said, in Akwa Ibom State, said, we gave Atiku the opportunity to be the Senate president and he wasted it. Atiku has replied and tell that man, I was never the Senate president. I never had anything to do with the Senate. I have been the vice president of this country and not the Senate president. Tell him to understand that. He posed a question to Nigerians asking if this is what Nigerians want. Are they sure? Have they thought about it? Because he has insisted in Milocom. Atiku was reacting to a comment by Tinubu during the APC rally in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom state capital, on Monday that he made Atiku the Senate president. The former vice president lamented that the constant griefs of the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which started as a comic release, is slowly becoming a tragic rendition and an embarrassment to Nigeria, Africa's largest nation. Atiku noted that since Tinubu declares his intention to contest, he has made over 20 public griefs. These griefs, which have provide online skit makers with comic content, are no longer a laughable matter, but a tragic embarrassment to the nation and to the dear salvation of Africa's largest country, Nigeria. The former vice president also stated that apart from the questionable background and records, Tinubu's endless grief and miscalculations are effects of his failing health, his degradation in mental capacity, and a clear present danger to national security. A man with lack of clear control of his mental faculty cannot lead a nation. Atiku's reaction was as contained in a statement by Special Assistant Public Communication Frank Schwaibu, listed provided grief made by Tinubu and the chances Nigerians have since 1999 to 2007 and what has been going on till date, asking Nigerians to be careful as they go to the polls. You don't want to make another mistake that will cost this nation. Such an individual may cause more and more tragic embarrassment in international scene. This is still at home. At home, you can make your mistakes and we can correct you. But when you make the same mistakes internationally, then there is a problem. The nation will become the laughing stock Why can't we see? Well, this is Alhaji Atiku Abubakar who is asking the questions to Nigerians to say, why can't we see? Why can't we see that things are not all right and all that glitters is not gold? That there is, there is something seriously going on here, and that Nigerians needs to wake up to the reality that there is, there is need for everyone to pay attention and ensure that we do not allow the same thing over and over again. You can see that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is equally concerned. I hope it's a genuine concern. He said because since Tinubu started the whole presidential rally and what have you, he had made over 20 statements that have been coming out all in the wrong areas, okay, all in the wrong areas and what have you. And it says Nigerians have to be careful and see these things no more as a laughing remark, but to see it very consciously and know that there is serious need for concern in all of this, so that the nation can come off, what is currently on ground. Every time we leave ourselves to chance and we do not speak like we should, then there becomes a problem. There becomes a problem. So this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on, and every single one of us must understand, the premise on which these things are related and allied, and why together we must ensure we vote in the right candidates, not out of sentiment, not because somebody told us to vote one person, but because we are sure we've made up our minds and this is what we want to do. Okay, so this is what is happening and this is what is going on, and every single one of us must ensure that at the end of the day we did the first thing and we do what is right and needed to bring us to where we ought to be. If we continue in this way, if we continue in this regards, we may not be able to, and we do not take it as important and ensure that at the end of the day things are done decently and in order, we may find ourselves to blame. So the opportunity of rising up and making the right choice at the right time is now, So this is what is happening, and why again and again nobody should leave it to chance and think that things will suddenly fall in place. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. Remember, you have a voice. So let's make it together and bring this nation out of the present predicament. God bless. Bye for now.